I will next introduce Deborah Levy from Childhood-Led Action Project, which does critical work in elevating the importance of safe and healthy housing. So Deborah will be sharing her insights on that. Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks to all the legislators and advocates here, and I'm so honored to be joining this group of really impressive speakers. My name is Deborah Levy. I'm a community organizer at the Childhood-Led Action Project. For 30 years, we've been a nonprofit community organization working to eliminate childhood lead poisoning in Rhode Island through direct parent support, community education, and grassroots advocacy. Our work is part of a statewide effort across multiple communities and organizations to protect tenants' rights to housing justice, promote safe, healthy, secure, and affordable housing for all. We're proud to be members of the Homes RI Coalition. We also do a lot of work when it comes to our water infrastructure, which is why we've been working hard on legislation to require full lead service line replacements with a 10-year timeline that are going to best leverage the millions of dollars we're going to get for that through the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law. But during the COVID-19 pandemic, lead poisoning definitely hasn't gone away. Housing safety has become more and more difficult to obtain. Many renters and homeowners face so many challenges, often fearing losing their homes entirely. And of course, these are all concerns that disproportionately affect our low-income communities and our Black and Brown communities. Even before COVID, we've seen so many families threatened with eviction after a child has been lead poisoned or after a tenant has raised other safety concerns. And in many situations, the landlord would rather put a household at risk of becoming homeless than do the work that's required to make their home safe. In Rhode Island, we have many excellent housing safety laws already on the books, but we lack the investments and the commitments that are needed to promote and enforce those laws. These are state laws, but Rhode Island relies primarily on underfunded and undersupported cities and towns to make sure they're followed and to ensure that homeowners, landlords, and tenants are aware of their rights and their responsibilities. Our current code enforcement system is almost entirely complaint-based in every city in Rhode Island, meaning inspections only occur when a complaint is made by a tenant or a neighbor, and we know from experience that fear of retaliation or eviction or many other barriers prevent people from reporting code violations to their city or town. We desperately need a plan for proactive, comprehensive housing safety measures. Tenants and everyone deserve to be guaranteed a safe and healthy home before they have to make a complaint and before they even move in. We work closely with housing code inspectors and with city legal departments, housing court prosecutors, and other city staff across the state who often face incredible difficulty reaching property owners to connect them with available resources and to bring them into court when that's necessary to make sure homes are safe for families and children to live in. When they do reach them, many property owners claim to be totally unaware of state requirements to keep their homes up to code or find themselves unable to afford the necessary repairs. This is why this investment that's being proposed, the larger investment in building housing and creating more housing in general, as well as the $90 million to support cities and towns in maintaining safe housing for families, for people who are aging in place, and for everyone is so important, both to support our existing housing code enforcement officials and create safer homes and neighborhoods for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Deborah.